All right, hello and welcome to a quick 10 minutes upper body yoga routine. I'm going to go ahead and start my phone as well. All right, so we're going to do some sun salutations, focusing on the upper body and building the chest for chaturanga. Okay, so go ahead and stand on your mat. Take a big breath in, arms overhead. Keep a nice slight bend in the knees, and then exhale as you start to swan dive forward, letting the back stay straight. Let the head and neck go as the hands come to the floor, blowing all the air out. And then inhale, come into a flat back. Exhale, hands onto the floor. Keep exhaling as you jump all the way into a chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. So we're going to do that again. Go ahead and walk or jump the feet forward. Take a big breath out. Inhale, arms overhead. Press the palms together. Exhale, hands to heart center. So as the hands come to heart center, you really want to focus on squeezing the legs together. So you want to press the inner thighs together, tuck in the hips, engage the abs here. Relax the shoulders. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive, hinging from the hips, letting the chest and head come forward. Inhale, quickly come into your flat back. Exhale, hands to the mat. Now walk the feet back and come into a plank. So the option is to always drop the knees, right? So you can drop the knees, give yourself a little more leverage. Make sure that your shoulders are locked into the shoulder joints, abs tucked in. Take a big breath in. Then on the exhale to come into chaturanga, you're going to slowly bring the chest down towards the mat without letting it touch the floor. And then we relax. And then you can inhale into an upward dog. Exhale, tuck the toes underneath. Come into your downward dog. Take your gaze up towards the front of the mat. Walk your feet forward. Keep a slight bend in the knees, squeezing the legs together as you inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Squeeze the legs tight. Relax the shoulders. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive. Let the head and neck go here. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands to the floor. Once again, walk the feet back into your downward dog. Exhale, come forward. We're going to drop the knees again. So adjust your hands if you need to so that they're right under the shoulders. So going into chaturanga here, on the knees, we're going to work in a little push-up. So you're going to come into that chaturanga. Don't let the chest touch the floor, and then squeeze back up. Let's do a couple more of these. So come down. Squeeze up. One more time. Come down. Squeeze up. Tuck the toes underneath. We're in down dog. Go ahead and walk or jump the feet forward. Let the head and neck go. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Slight bend in the knees. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Tucking the hips in. Squeezing the glutes together. Pressing the inner thighs together. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, swan dive again. Let the head and neck go. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands to the mat. Walk or jump into a plank. So almost like a burpee. We're going to do that chaturanga here. So you're going to come down and then squeeze up. Go ahead and go into downward dog. So a little chaturanga push-up. That's what I like to call it. Chaturanga push-up. Come forward again into your plank. Now exhale, come into that chaturanga. Squeeze up. And then press the hips up towards the ceiling. We're going to do it one more time. So challenging yourself, try to do at least one full chaturanga push-up. If you absolutely have to drop the knees to the floor, that's okay. It's perfectly perfectly okay. It's still extremely challenging on the knees. So come forward, big breath in. Exhale, come into the chaturanga. And lift. Oh yeah, that last one is hard. And that is okay. Go ahead now. Walk or jump those feet forward. Slight bend in the knees. Inhale, arms all the way up. Press the palms together. Exhale, heart center. Squeeze the legs. Squeeze the core. Squeeze the glutes. Relax the shoulders. Relax the neck. Big breath in. Arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive. Give yourself a second or two to just relax here. Let the head and neck go. And then inhale into your flat back. Exhale, hands to the floor. Walk or jump. We're going to try to go all the way into the chaturanga from here. All right? So if you can't quite do this yet, that is okay. Walk into a downward dog, come into a plank, and then go into your chaturanga from there. But just to kind of break this down, we're in this crouched position. Hands are kind of on the outside of the hips. Fingers are wide. So you're going to jump back into the plank, simultaneously coming into your chaturanga. I know it's a little scary if you've never done it before, but if you feel confident, go ahead and give it a try. So, then you come into your upward dog. From here, we're going to go ahead and just come into a child's pose. So relax here. And gently come up onto your all fours position. Kind of adjust if you need to. So, again, hands are right underneath. The shoulders, hips are right above the knees. From here, we're just going to do 5 little push-ups, okay? So, it helps if you take your fingers and kind of point them out towards the outside edge of your mat. As you bring the chest down, squeeze it up. And again, come down, squeeze it up, keeping those elbows in tight towards the rib cage. Squeeze it up, 2 more. So down, squeeze it up, excuse me, and 1 more time. Down, squeeze it up. Now go ahead and sit on your mat, facing me. So chaturanga, get comfortable here. Chaturanga is an amazing pose that definitely targets the upper body, shoulders, triceps, but it's also a complete body engagement move, because in order to hold chaturanga, either on the toes or the knees, you really have to engage the core. You have to squeeze your glutes, squeeze the legs nice and strong, so you end up really contracting every major muscle group in the body. So that's just a quick little workout. If you're short on time, or if you want to take a quick lunch break workout, just kind of stimulate the body, get some circulation moving, work on upper body strength. If you want to knock this in first thing in the morning, again, just to get the body moving, this is a perfect little workout to do. So we're going to go ahead and kind of stretch the shoulders. All right, and relax the shoulders, relax the upper body, and then we'll finish it out. So go ahead and inhale the right arm up, and then on the exhalation, lean over to the right or your left. My right, your left. You know what I mean. It doesn't matter, because we're going to hit both sides anyways. But give yourself a good stretch here. And then gently come up, take that same arm across the chest, and give yourself a good shoulder stretch here. So sitting firmly with your hip bones pressed evenly into the mat. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. And relax the arms. So now the opposite arm comes up on the inhalation. And then exhale, lean over, give yourself a good stretch. Keep that shoulder relaxed. Really set into the shoulder joint. When you're ready, come up. Take that arm across the chest. Give yourself a good shoulder stretch here. Big breath in. Big breath out. release the arms. But this time we're going to bring both arms up. Notice how the palms are facing the ceiling. So you really want to stretch through the fingers here. So spread the fingers out nice and wide. Again, big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, bring the arms together overhead. Press the palms. Exhale, hands to heart center. Big breath in here. And then interlock the fingers. Exhale, press the arms out in front of you. So now we're pulling the shoulder blades apart. You can take your gaze down towards the floor, relaxing the neck. One more time. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. And bow forward, sealing the practice for today. I hope you enjoyed that. So, if you have any questions about chaturanga specifically, or any of the chaturanga push-ups, then just reach out to me. You can comment below or reach out to me on Facebook or Instagram. And I love connecting with you guys. So give this video a like. Go ahead and feel free to share it with friends. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.